So, very good morning to everyone. Am I audible, visible, everything all right? Pin your response. Audio is okay, video is okay. Clear. That's great. So, photorespiration we already discussed in last class. So, if we just talk about photorespiration is over. It is done. We discussed photorespiration before of C4 pathway. And if we talk about we are in between of which one? C4 pathway. So in C4 pathway, we discussed on one area, that is how C4 plant avoid photorespiration. We already discussed probably how a C4 plant avoid photorespiration. That part we discussed in the last class. It is done. It is also done. One part is remaining, how C4 plant perform photosynthesis. These part of C4 plant is remaining. This is done, and I think probably this is not done. Am I right? Is it correct? Not audible, voice is too low. Sir, class is not coming in app. In app, some problem is there. So meanwhile, what is you got to either come on the YouTube live or you end on the Zoom. So probably we will fix it by today, the app problem. So till now, I think some issue is coming in the app, so that the reason classes is live on Zoom, live on YouTube, as well as we are conducting on Zoom as well. Right. Zoom is limited to some people. So you shift on YouTube.
Teacher is now due after 3:30 classes.
YouTube chat is disabled.
The public is not.
There are certain reason because anyone came and they can write anything. That is the reason it is disabled. Right. Okay, I think it is a temporary problem. So app will fix in 1 or 2 days. Probably by today it will fix. Don't worry about it. So is it done? So this part is done. So what I told, just photorespiration totally discussed, completed. C4 pathway, one part is done, how C4 plant avoid photorespiration. I told now about Kranz anatomy. Kranz anatomy help them to avoid. So answer, one-liner answer, what is this? Kranz anatomy. Kranz anatomy help them to avoid. Got the idea? Is it clear? Right. How C4 avoid, you didn't say, sir. Okay, don't worry, I'm revising it. No problem. Have a look. So how C4 plant avoid photorespiration? So in C4 plant, who is present? I am just answering the question. First, I am answering this question, how C4 plant avoid photorespiration. I am going to answer this particular question. Then I will tell you how C4 plant perform photosynthesis. So in C4 plant, what happened? In C4 plant, Kranz anatomy is present. Now question arises, what is this Kranz anatomy? Kranz means width. Kranz means width. Breath is what basically? Breath is appearing as a circular garland be offered to a dead body after death. It is like this. This breath. So breath is what basically? Breath, to example of breath. A circular garland. When some people die, suppose that just you have seen just recently Ratan Tata is no more now. So when people are visiting them to giving the last tribute, so people are going with a circular garland, they are not going with a bouquet. They are not going with a flower basket, they are going with a circular garland. So that is what basically wreath. So in Kranz anatomy, leaf have this kind of a structure. And these Kranz anatomy present only in C4 plant. So how leaf look like when Kranz anatomy is there? I am drawing a diagram of the leaf. Suppose that here it is a leaf. You just see here. This is adaxial epidermis. This is adaxial epidermis. This is abaxial epidermis. I am drawing a leaf in diagram here who have Kranz anatomy. This is abaxial epidermis. Is it? Adaxial and abaxial epidermis we have seen. Here it is vascular tissue. Vascular tissue. Let me make smaller. It is vascular tissue. Xylem and phloem is there. Toward adaxial surface who is there? Xylem. Toward abaxial surface who is there? Phloem. So this is the vascular tissue. Now this vascular tissue surrounded by several layers of bundles itself. So I am drawing, these are layers of bundles itself. Few layer I am making here. Suppose that these are layer of bundles itself. So I am making cell like this. These are the cells. These are several layer of who is there? Bundles itself are there. So I am just labeling it, it is bundles itself. How it is arranged? It arranged like a breath. Bundle, sheath, cell is there. So in peripheral region, who is there? Mesophyll cell is there. So I am making mesophyll cell as well. I am making mesophyll cell as well. Suppose that these are mesophyll cells. These are mesophyll cell. These are layers of mesophyll cell. So how the arrangement is there inside the leaf? Here it is mesophyll cell, peripheral mesophyll cell, mesophyll cell. So this particular type of anatomy we report in which one? This particular type of anatomy we report in which one? C4 plant. And this anatomy is called Kranz anatomy. This anatomy is called what basically? Kranz anatomy. So how here bundle sheath you are finding arranged? It arranged like a breath, circular garland. Now a lot of confusion students got here when we are talking about Kranz anatomy. Kranz anatomy doesn't means, where student confused, I am telling you. Kranz anatomy doesn't means the presence of mesophyll cell and bundles itself. It doesn't mean Kranz anatomy. Many time people confuse what? Ki sir, Kranz anatomy means mesophyll cell is present as well as bundle cell is present. It is not Kranz anatomy. Kranz anatomy means breath-like arrangement. Got the idea? Otherwise, mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell present in the leaf of every plant. Either monocot plant, dicot plant, C3 plant, C4 plant, everywhere who is there? Mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell are present. But there we are not saying Kranz anatomy. Kranz anatomy have a arrangement, breath-like arrangement. So if anybody going to ask a question, कि mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell both present in which kind of plant? C3 plant, C4 plant, both plant. So answer is both plant. Mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell present in both C3 plant and C4 plant. But Kranz anatomy only present in which one? C4 plant. Got the idea? When I was teaching you anatomy, you recall in anatomy we just also made which test one? Bundle sheath cell around the which one? Vascular bundle. I draw this bundle sheath cell, na? I not told na it is only present in C4 cell, C4 plant. So Kranz anatomy present only in C4 plant, mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell present in both C3 as well as C4 plant. Be clear here. A lot of confusion occur among the student. Now we are moving ahead. Now we are going to moving ahead. So what are the character of bundle sheath cell present in C4 plant and what are the character of mesophyll cell present in C4 plant? I am going to write it here now. So I am writing the difference between mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell of both C3 and C4 plant. So mesophyll cell I am writing this side and this side I am writing bundle sheath cell. Bundle sheath cell. Give your attention. And I am writing in reference of which one? Kranz anatomy. It is not every mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell. In Kranz anatomy, what character present in mesophyll cell, what character present in bundle sheath cell, I am writing. So usually mesophyll cell you will find chloroplast contain grana. That is granule. Mesophyll cell is called granule because grana is present in the chloroplast of mesophyll cell of C4 plant. But bundle sheath cell, what is there? Grana, chloroplast don't contain grana. Chloroplast doesn't have grana. And that is the reason we are telling agranule. Agranule. Got the idea? Here who is present? A stroma lamella present. But grana not present. A stroma lamella present. In mesophyll cell, what is there? Both grana and stroma lamella present. Both grana and stroma lamella present. Getting the idea or not? Now we are moving ahead. Give your attention. Now what happened? Now what happened? Another differences is there? Yes, another differences is also there. Mesophyll cell present toward epidermis. Bundle sheath cell present toward vascular bundle. Vascular bundle. In mesophyll cell of which one? C4 plant, both cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation occur. Only cyclic photophosphorylation occur. Now, photolysis of water occur. No photolysis of water occur. No photolysis of water occur. Oxygen evolve in mesophyll cell. Oxygen not evolve because oxygen evolved during photolysis of water. In mesophyll cell, rubisco is absent. In bundle sheath cell, rubisco is present. So in mesophyll cell, no dark reaction occur. Dark reaction means which one? C3 cycle. Here dark reaction occur. Some more character I am writing for bundle sheath cell. Just try to understand. Bundle sheath cell, what are the another character? Intercellular space absent. Between mesophyll cell, you can write like intercellular space present. Intercellular space present. Here it is intercellular space absent. Got the idea? Later on, you can write cell wall thick and impervious to gaseous exchange. Impervious to gaseous exchange. Got the idea? And bundle sheath present in many layers. Around it is present in many layers. Many layer around vascular bundle. Another character of the bundle sheath cell here is contain large number of chloroplasts. Now, how this character help to avoid photorespiration? Our main agenda to discuss here is why photorespiration not occur in C4 plant. I wrote so many differences here between C3 and C4. Sorry, between mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell of which one? C4 plant. But how these differences help them to avoid photorespiration? Let me come on the diagram. Just try to understand. Let me come on the diagram. I think diagram I drawn in same page only. Let me come on the diagram. Just look. Photolysis of water occurring in mesophyll cell. Oxygen is evolving in these cells. These are the mesophyll cell. I am making it bigger. I am making it bigger. In these cells, who is evolving? Oxygen is evolving because non-cyclic photophosphorylation occur. Grana is present. Got the idea? So grana have both PS2 and PS1. You better know. Got the idea? So here oxygen will evolve. In all these mesophyll cell, oxygen will evolve because non-cyclic photophosphorylation is going to occur. Photolysis of water occur. Oxygen will evolve. But in this cell, who is missing? No Rubisco is there. Rubisco is absent in these mesophyll cell. So wherever oxygen is evolving, who is missing? Rubisco is missing. Wherever oxygen is releasing, in all these cells, no Rubisco. So wherever O2 is high, Rubisco is missing. No Rubisco is there. And Rubisco is present in these cells, bundles itself. But wherever Rubisco is there, whose entry is not there? Whose entry is not there? Oxygen entry is not there. And even in this cell, no O2. Oxygen, no oxygen is there. Because here photolysis of water not occur. Because grana is absent. If grana is not there, photolysis of water not there. So in these bundles itself, oxygen is not evolving because grana is missing. Dimorphic chloroplast is there. Dimorphic chloroplast is there. Here chloroplast is what? Granule. And here chloroplast is what? Agranule. Which kind of chloroplast is this? Dimorphic chloroplast. I hope you are able to understand. Wherever Rubisco is there, O2 is not there. Wherever O2 is there, Rubisco is not there. How photorespiration occurs? Even O2 can't diffuse into the bundles itself because their cell wall is impervious to gaseous exchange. Did you got the idea? How a C4 plant avoid photorespiration? Picture came in mind or not? In mesophyll cell, photolysis of water occur, oxygen evolve. In bundles itself, where Rubisco is there, photolysis of water not occur, oxygen not evolve, as well as oxygen not diffuse in. Which one? Diffuse inside the bundles itself. Did you got the idea? Understanding the idea? Is it clear? Grana lamella and stroma lamella are same? No, not same. So how it avoid the photorespiration, I hope you understand it. How brilliant they working. Where oxygen is there in that cell, Rubisco is missing. Where Rubisco is there, oxygen is not evolving. Until unless oxygen concentration not become high, photorespiration not occur. So neither oxygen is evolving in bundles itself, nor oxygen is diffusing inside the bundles itself. And in such a way, a C4 plant avoid photorespiration. Where grana lamella we are saying for which one? Membrane. It is present in mesophyll cell. Grana lamella, usually we not use the term. Lamella is membrane. We are using a word which one? Stroma lamella and grana. We are using word lamella especially for according to NCERT which one? Stroma lamella, and we use generally a term which one? Grana and stroma lamella, if you recall the structure of chloroplast. Got the idea? So when it is membranous, it is thylakoid membrane, grana is there, we are saying. Getting the things or not? Now we are moving ahead. Give your attention. Now next question is there, how C4 plant perform photosynthesis. You can ask a brilliant question here. Ki, Acha sir, you tell me, if O2 can't enter into which one? Bundles itself, how CO2 will go? Because for photosynthesis, CO2 must be there. And anything O2 or CO2 coming from which one? Through epidermis only, through stomata only. So how oxygen, CO2 will enter in the bundles itself? We are just going to discuss about. Got the idea? So we are going to talk now how C4 plant perform photosynthesis. So just give your attention. Just give your attention how C4 plant perform photosynthesis. We are going to discuss. So see, I'm just making, suppose that this is epidermis. I'm not making many cells, I'm just drawing which one? Stomata. Suppose that this is a stomata, and just Adjacent to this epidermal cell, who is there? Who is there? Mesophyll cell. This is mesophyll cell. Just a minute. I am drawing here mesophyll cell. Assume this is mesophyll cell here. And just below the mesophyll cell, inner to mesophyll cell, it is bundle cell is there. So who is in contact with epidermis? Mesophyll cell. So I am writing epidermis, mesophyll cell, then here it is bundle cell. Bundle sheath cell. Did you got the idea? Now just try to understand. From stomata, from atmosphere, CO2 enter into the mesophyll cell. Now there is a challenge. This cell wall is impervious to gaseous exchange. How CO2 will reach? Got the idea? So between the two cells, just a minute. So anyhow, just try to understand. CO2 enter into which cell? CO2 first enter into mesophyll cell. Now this CO2 react with H2O. This CO2 react with H2O. After reaction, they are forming H2CO3. Which enzyme is mediating it? Write it. CO2 react with H2O. Which enzyme is mediating here? The formation of H2CO3. Pin your answer. Which enzyme is doing this mediations? A reaction of CO2, carbonic anhydrase. Well done, very good. Because in biomolecule chapter it is written, in living system, no reaction occur without enzyme. Got the idea? NCERT not told the word carbonic anhydrase here, but you have to keep in your mind by default. Got the idea? So H2CO3 is producing. Now these H2CO3 dissociate into H plus HCO3 minus. H plus HCO3 minus. Now what happening? These HCO3 minus react with PEP, phosphoenol pyruvic acid or pyruvate. It is a 3-carbon compound. And this reaction is facilitated by an enzyme peptidase or PEP carboxylase. This enzyme have very high affinity for CO2. And after reaction, what happened? Fixation of CO2 occur. Carboxylation occur. Fixation of CO2 or carboxylation. Or first fixation of CO2 occur. And a product is forming that is a 4-carbon compound, that is oxaloacetic acid. It is a 4-carbon compound. First stable product. This oxaloacetic acid is what basically it is a first stable product. Have 4 carbon. Hence, the name of cycle is C4 cycle. First stable product. Who is the first stable product of primary carboxylation? Oxaloacetic acid have 4 carbon. And that is the reason the name of the cycle is C4 cycle. Now what happened? These oxaloacetic acid either convert into aspartic acid or malic acid. Or malic acid. Now what happened? When it converting into malic acid, here a reduction of oxaloacetic acid occur. So NADPH plus H plus converted into NADP plus. Reduction of which one? Oxaloacetic acid occur. And who give the hydrogen for reduction? NADPH giving the hydrogen for oxidation. Malic acid produced. Anyhow, now what happened? This malic acid enter into which cell? Here you just be ready to ask the question. This malic acid enter into which cell? Bundle cell. How? Through plasmodesmata. You can ask a normal question. Acha sir, you tell me one thing. Malic acid is liquid. Okay. And oxygen and carbon dioxide is gas. If anywhere, if liquid can cross, why not gas can cross? It is a plasmodesmata where cell wall is missing. You just recall the plasmodesmata, we discussed it during cytology. Who is missing in this plasmodesmata region? Cell wall is missing. Getting the idea or not? So through this plasmodesmata, they are going from one cell to another cell. Malic acid moving from this cell to this cell through plasmodesmata. So you can ask a question, na, if acid can cross, why not oxygen can go? A question is coming in your mind or not coming? Tell me. Any question coming in mind or not coming in mind? Yes. So, if oxygen can go, carbon dioxide can also go through this plasmodesmata area. I am assuming oxygen is also going. Cell wall is impervious for gaseous exchange. Plasmodesmata is not there, na? So many plasmodesmata is there. So who can go also? Gases will also go. But gases will go in which stage? Dissolve stage. Gases will go in which stage? Dissolve state, na? Are you getting the idea, na? How it will go? It will go in dissolve state. Who is more soluble in water? CO2 or O2? Answer it. Connect your circulatory system. Whose transport can occur better in dissolved state? CO2, na? So who will go more? CO2. Who is the winner here? CO2 is the winner. Because oxygen is less soluble in water than carbon dioxide. Otherwise, you use a common sense. It is impervious to cell wall, is impervious to gaseous exchange, and CRT is writing. You can ask a counter question, then how this cell survives, sir? How this cell survive? They are doing anaerobic respiration. No. Then how it is surviving? In dissolved state, who is coming? Oxygen is coming, na? Cell wall is impervious to gaseous exchange. But who can come more in dissolved state? CO2 can come more in dissolved state. So Rubisco will support CO2 or oxygen? Rubisco will support CO2. Rubisco is doing favorism with CO2, and even CO2 is coming more here. So photorespiration, that O2 who is coming through this plasmodesmata in dissolved state are in position to perform photorespiration? No. Understand? Clarity came or not came in the mind? Can we move ahead? Can we move ahead? Have a look now. Now what happened? This malic acid, now what happened? Converting into which one? Pyruvic acid. This malic acid converting into which one? Pyruvic acid. Getting the idea? Is it clear? And that time oxidative decarboxylation occurred. During oxidation, what happened? NADP plus converted into NADPH. And decarboxylation occurs, CO2 release. How brilliant. Malic acid convert into pyruvic acid, 4 carbon to 3 carbon, 1 carbon release, na, CO2 release here. And this CO2 coming with the help of enzyme. Enzyme is pushing that CO2 into bundles itself. So concentration of CO2 in the bundles itself is very high because it is coming by enzyme driven process. CO2 release in large amount in bundles. And in these bundles itself, Rubisco, RUBP is there. So RUBP react with CO2, forming PGA, and these PGA further undergoes to triose phosphate. Which cycle will operate? C3 cycle will operate. Which enzyme is there? Rubisco is facilitating this enzyme. So C3 cycle operated. In any plant, sugar synthesis not occur without C3 cycle. C3 cycle is compulsorily occur in every plant. Getting the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So malic acid converted into pyruvic acid. Here C3 cycle operated. Understand? Here C3 cycle operated. Now what happened? Now this pyruvic acid, once through plasmodesmata, once return to which one? Through plasmodesmata, once return to mesophyll cell. So pyruvic acid coming here, I'm just writing. These are the pyruvic acid, pyruvic acid, pyruvic acid. PA in short I am writing. And these pyruvic acid regenerate the PEP. But you mind one line, it is very important. During that time, ATP converted into AMP plus inorganic phosphate. It is equivalent energy to 2 ATP. ATP normally convert into ADP, but here ATP converted into AMP, means ATP to ADP to AMP. It is equivalent energy to how much ATP? 2 ATP. I am writing equivalent energy to how much ATP? 2 ATP. So what are the steps we have seen here? If you talk about the steps, here it is first CO2 fixation occur here. First fixation of CO2. Here it is transport. Here it is decarboxylation. This is second CO2 fixation. Secondary CO2 fixation or second CO2 fixation. And here it is further transport. And then it is which one? Regeneration. So how brilliantly they fix the carbon dioxide, they perform the C3 cycle. Did you got the idea? Understand the things? Clarity came in the mind? Is it done? So in C4 plant, for one CO2 fixation, for one CO2 fixation, 5 ATP and 2 NADPH required. 5 ATP. How 5 ATP? For every CO2 fixation in Kelvin cycle, 3 ATP required. For regeneration, total 2 ATP required. So how many ATP required? 5 ATP required and NADPH2 required in which cycle? Kelvin cycle. How many? 2 NADPH. See, here NADPH required, here NADPH released. So here, I think here release. So story is equal. Got the idea? So for one CO2 fixation in C4 plant, 5 ATP and 2 NADPH required. So for one molecule of glucose, for glucose synthesis, how many CO2 fix? 6 CO2 fix. So 30, 6 5s are 30 ATP and 12 NADPH required. Now you can ask a good question here also. You can ask a question, sir, you tell me ki how a C4 plant in bundles its cell arranging ATP and NADPH. How they are arranging? Very clear-cut answer is somehow difficult here. Textbook usually not wrote much about it and not clearly balanced it. But I am giving you a basic idea. ATP they arrange by which one? Because cyclic photophosphorylation occurs. Stroma lamella is there in this one also. In bundles itself, grana is not there, na? A stroma lamella is available or not available? It is available. So from cyclic photophosphorylation, they will arrange the ATP and NADPH. You just look here, oxidation occur and NADPH production occur. Got the idea? Is it done? Is it clear? Understanding came in the mind, right? So this is about the C4 pathway. I have given the answer of both the question, how they perform the photosynthesis, how they avoid the photorespiration. Both the answer came to you. Got the idea? Now I am asking a small question. Just answer it, then I will go, we will discuss about comparison between C3 and C4 plant with the help of NCERT question. Got the idea? So open your NCERT, that table. In some book 13.1, it is old NCERT, and in new NCERT, it is 11.1 table number. But before that, I am asking a question. How the photosynthetic yield is more in C4 plant than C3 plant. Who do more photosynthesis, biomass production? C4 plant. How? Answer this. So it have many possible answer. 2-3 possible answer you can write here. So possible answer number 1 is no photorespiration occur. C4 plant. So when photorespiration occur, photosynthesis not occur. So photorespiration is a problem of C3 plant. It not occur in any circumstances in C4 plant. So no photorespiration occur. Possible condition number 1 is this. No photorespiration occur. Did you got the idea? No photorespiration occur in C4 plant. Possible answer number 2. Large number of chloroplasts present in bundle sheath cell. Cell of C4 plant. Large number of chloroplasts present in bundle sheath cell of C4 plant. Got the idea? More number of chloroplasts, more photosynthesis. Obviously, a cell have 10 chloroplasts, another cell have 20 chloroplasts. Who will do the more photosynthesis? Where 20 chloroplast is there? Obviously. Now we are going to write about third, high concentration of CO2 in bundle sheath cell. Due to enzymatic CO2 fixation. Because who have very high affinity for CO2? Peptides. So they are fixing more CO2 than Rubisco. When CO2 fixation you are finding per minute, who is fixing more CO2? So peptide will fix more CO2 than which one? Rubisco. So who is arranging large amount of CO2? Peptide is arranging large amount of CO2. So if anywhere concentration of CO2 is high, obviously what happened? Obviously what happened? More photosynthesis occur. Are you getting the idea? Is it clear? Understanding came? Clarity came in the mind? C4 pathway over. Photorespiration we discussed already. I hope you understand the C4 pathway. Done. Now we are moving toward comparison between C3 and C4 plant. So I am also opening my NCERT in my mobile. You just open your NCERT, you just open your textbook. It is very important table. So we will discuss together every point, don't worry. So just give me a moment, let me open my book as well. Yeah. So it is in old, I already told either 11.1 or 13.1 table you open. Let's start. So the very one side written character, then it is C3 plant, then it is C4 plant, and then it is given options. You have to fill the answer with the available option only. Got the idea? Now let's start. Very first question is, character is cell type in which Calvin cycle takes place. In C3 plant, Calvin cycle occur in which cell? Mesophyll cell or bundle sith cell? Mesophyll cell. Well done. C4 plant, where Calvin cycle occur? Bundle sith cell. So first question, C3 plant, mesophyll cell. First question, C4 plant, bundle sith cell. Calvin cycle, just we have seen. This is Calvin cycle in C4 plant. Where it is going to occur? It is going to occur in bundle sith cell. Are you getting the idea? Is it done? Is it clear? Right. Now, you just keep the cycle here only. Now, next question. Cell type in which the initial carboxylation occur. In C3 plant, you just listen me. Every event of photosynthesis occur only in mesophyll cell only. In C3 plant, only one type of cell involved in photosynthesis, that is in C4 plant, both mesophyll cell and bundle sits involving. But in carboxylation in C3 plant occur in mesophyll cell, but initial carboxylation in C4 plant also occur in mesophyll cell only. Then it is oxaloacetic acid is producing. So for both question, answer become which one? Mesophyll cell. 2 question done. Now third we are going to deal. How many cell type does the leaf have that fix CO2? In C3 plant, only mesophyll cell 1. In C4 plant, how many? 2. Got the idea? In C4 plant, first fixation occur in mesophyll cell, second fixation occur in which one? Bundle sith cell. So answer become which one? 1 and 2. Well done. Next question. Which is the primary CO2 acceptor in C3 plant? You better know in C3 plant, RUBP. In C4 plant, who is the primary CO2 acceptor? PEP. RUBP for C3 plant, PEP for C4 plant. Well done, very good. Number of carbon in primary CO2 acceptor in C3 plant? RUBP have how many carbon? 5 carbon. PEP, phosphoenol pyruvate have how many carbon? 3 carbon. So C3 plant it is 5, C4 plant it is 3. Got the idea? Next question. Which is the primary CO2 fixation product in C3 cycle? You better know C3 cycle have a 3 carbon product PGA, and C4 plant primary CO2 fixation product is oxaloacetic acid. How many carbon? Next question is how many carbon in PGA? 3 carbon. How many carbon in oxaloacetic acid? 4 carbon. Are you getting the idea or not? So that question also done. Number of carbon. Got the idea? 3 carbon in C3, that's the reason name of the cycle is C3. 4 carbon primary stable product, that's the reason name of cycle is what? C4. Name of cycle based on the number of carbon present in the which one? Primary stable product. Got the idea? Is it done? Clear? Now we are moving ahead. Give your attention. Does the plant have rubisco? In C3 plant, rubisco is there or not there? Yes, it is there. And where it is there? It is present in mesophyll cell. In C4 plant, rubisco is there or not there? Yes, it is also there. But in C4 plant, rubisco is present in bundle sith cell. So we have given 3-4 question answer together. Getting the things or not? So does the plant have rubisco? Yes, it is there in both mesophyll, C3 and C4 plant. But location of rubisco is different in both type of plant. Location of rubisco is mesophyll cell in the case of C3 plant. It is bundle sith cell in the case of which one? C4 plant. Is it done? Now another question, and it is somehow a dangerous question. Why I am telling? I am just discussing it. Does the plant have a pep cage? C3 plant have pep cage or not? So if you ask a correct answer from me, does the plant have pep cage? Answer is yes. In C3 plant also pep cage is there, but it is not present in mesophyll cell. It is present in guard cell, and it have role in opening of a stomata. But if we talk in the reference of mesophyll cell, in mesophyll cell pep cage is not there. And why I am telling it is a dangerous question? They are telling plant, C3 plant. Anywhere in plant pep cage is there? Yes, it is there. In which one? God said. But it is not present in which one? Mesophyll cell. NCRT exemplar book is there. It may be possible it is there with some of you. Every chapter 10-15 questions are there, exemplar problem of NCRT. Their same question they ask. And they have given the answer no. And that's the reason I told it is a dangerous question. Because fact finding is something else, but NCRT textbook, if you talk, they are in a question, not in text they wrote anywhere. In a question, they ask same question. If exemplar problem is there with you, you can check. But answer of many question is also wrong in exemplar. It is not like every question have a correct answer is given. You will also find many places it is wrong answer is there. But they wrote in this question, no. Pepcase is not present in C3 plant. That is written in the exemplar questions. What the idea? That question frame according to that. So that's the reason you put a star mark here. Now what happened if it came in neat is all depend upon the paper setter, because theory nothing is written. In MCQ this question is asked. And they are asking. In plant there is a role of pepcase in opening of stomata. Got the idea? In guard cell. It's not related to photosynthesis in mesophyll cell. I hope in C4 no controversy is there. In C4 what happened? Pepcase is there? Yes, it is there. Where it is there? It is in mesophyll cell. Is it clear? Understanding came or not? Is it? That's the reason I told that pepcase for C3 plant is a dangerous line. What the idea? Fact finding is something else in the case of plant, but not in mesophyll cell, of course. Now we are moving ahead. Does the plant have rubisco? Yes. Where rubisco is present in mesophyll cell? Sorry, where C3 plant? In C3 plant, rubisco is present in mesophyll cell. In C4 plant, rubisco is present in bundle cell. That story is over. Now I am saying something more to you. When photorespiration occurs, that will help to answer the remaining question. When photorespiration occurs. So, condition who favor photorespiration. Condition who favor photorespiration. Got the idea? Right. So first condition is low CO2 concentration. Second is high O2 concentration. Third is high light intensity. So these are some of the conditions who are favoring photorespiration. Got the idea? Now we are coming on the remaining question. Rubisco is absent in mesophyll cell of C4 plant. Rubisco is present in mesophyll cell of C3 plant. Got the idea? Rubisco is absent in mesophyll cell of C4 plant, present in bundle cell of C4 plant, but in C3 plant, Rubisco is present in mesophyll cell. Got the idea? In C3 plant, no photosynthesis occur in bundle cell. In C3 plant, bundle cell have no role in photosynthesis. Bundle cell have role in photosynthesis in which plant? C4 plant only. Got the idea? Is it clear? Is it all right? Now we are moving on the next question. That question we already dealt. Next question, CO2 fixation rate under high light condition. Answer it. At high light condition, what will be the CO2 fixation rate? Is it low or it is high? CO2 fixation rate under high light condition, when light is high, who occur? Photorespiration occur. When light intensity is high, who occur? Photorespiration occur. And when photorespiration going on, who is not occurring? Photosynthesis is not occurring. Understand the idea? Understand the idea? So what happened? What happened? It will go low. Some people say sometime it is medium also. Their perception is what? Ki some leaf, who is going on? Photosynthesis is going on, some leaf, which is going on? Photorespiration going on. If we confined with a single leaf or single chloroplast photosynthesis, answer should be low. Got the idea? Now, next question. Whether photosynthesis is present at which question? Wait. CO2 fixation in so CO2 fixation in high light condition we have seen. Next question. Whether photosynthesis is photorespiration present at low light intensity? At low light intensity, photorespiration not occur, negligible. In both C3 and C4 plant. And you write one thing for C4 plant, nothing worried for C4 plant. In C4 plant, photorespiration not occur in any condition. In C4 plant, photorespiration not occur in any condition. Got the idea? So, whether photorespiration present in low light intensity, negligible in both. Whether photorespiration occur in high light intensity, photorespiration occur in high light intensity in C3 plant, yes, but not occur in high light intensity in which one? C4 plant. Whether photorespiration would be present as low CO2 concentration, yes, in C3 plant, no in C4 plant. Whether photorespiration would present at high CO2 concentration, negligible in both C3 and C4 plant. Got the idea? Temperature optimum is low in which one? C3 plant 22, 23, 25 degrees Celsius, and 30 to 40 degrees Celsius is the temperature optimum in the case of which one? C4 plant. C4 plant have adaptation to grow in the tropical habitat. Example of C3 plant, most of the plant are C3 plant. An example, tomato, bell pepper, etc. Example of C4 plant, you better know maize, sugarcane, sorghum, amaranthus are CO2 fixation question. Which question? CO2 fixation. Which question of CO2 fixation you asked? Just a minute. Whether photorespiration would present at high CO2 concentration? No. In high CO2 concentration, neither C3 nor C4 plant perform photorespiration. Is it clear? Right. Now we are moving ahead. I just want to give you a brief exposure, not a detailed exposure, brief exposure about CAM pathway. You can say, sir, why it is not in NCERT? Many times it came in options. So I'm not going to talk much about it. I just want to fix it in 5 minutes. 5-6 minutes, I want to fix the 5 minutes, I will fix the CAM pathway. Got the idea? Because in many question bits when you are solving CAM border still is there. So you must know something basic about it. Of course, question directly not came from here, but it may be examiner can give as options. Sometime it happen. See, na, this year Tata box is not in NCERT, but in a question options Tata box word came na. So I'm just giving a brief idea about CAM. Then I will move on the factors affecting photosynthesis. Very brief idea. Don't worry, I'm not teaching extra. I'm just giving you a brief exposure for handling the option better. CAM pathway. This CAM pathway, CAM stand for crassulacean acid metabolism. This CAM pathway occur in succulent plant. These succulent plant have xerophytic adaptation. They grow in desert area. So in desert temperature is high. If we talk about hot desert of India, an example, and water is low. So xerophytic adaptation present in the succulent plant. And what kind of xerophytic adaptation is present? They have a scotoactive stomata. Question arises, what is these scotoactive stomata? Photoactive stomata and scotoactive stomata. There are two types of stomata. The stomata who open in daytime is called photoactive stomata, and the stomata who open in the night time is called scotoactive stomata. So scotoactive stomata open in night and close in daytime, just opposite to normal stomata. Normal stomata in most of the plant is photoactive, open in daytime, close in night time. But here it is opposite. Why this opposite is there? Because they conserve the water loss. When stomata open in night, in desert temperature suddenly decrease in the night. There is a lot of difference in day and night temperature. So when temperature is less in the night, water loss also less. Now, got the idea? So they are the adaptations present in the which one? Succulent plant who grow in the desert. They open their stomata in night. But when stomata open in night, a physiological problem arises. Plant can take CO2 in night time. But in night time, light is not there. ATP and NADPH not produced. So one time light is available, in daytime CO2 is available in night time. How they manage it, I am telling you. You got the problem. Now what is the problem? When stomata open in night, CO2 will be available in night only. But in night, ATP and NADPH2 is not available. It is a product of light reaction. So ATP and NADPH available in daytime, CO2 is available in night time. Then how it do the photosynthesis, I am telling you. Have a look. So this is mesophyll cell. This is mesophyll cell. I am drawing a line. It is not like mesophyll and bundle cell. I am telling this is nighttime event in same cell, and it is a daytime event in same cell. So what happened in night and what happened in day? In day I am writing this side, in night I am writing this side. It is the same cell, it is mesophyll cell. Here bundle cell not involving here. Got the idea? Is it clear? Now just have a look here. Give your attention. In night time stomata is open, so who will come? CO2 will come. Everything is like C4 plant. Just look, it is a revision of C4. CO2 react with, you help me out, H2O. Forming which one? H2CO3. H2CO3 react with PEP. It is forming oxaloacetic acid. Oxaloacetic acid convert into malic acid. Same, everything is same. Enzyme and whatever is there is same. These malic acid involved in, these malic acid stored in which one? Vacuole. These are the event occur in the night time. They fix the CO2 into malic acid. Because in night time who is over? Stomata is open, CO2 will come. But in daytime who can't come? CO2 can't come. It is not available. Are you getting the idea? In daytime CO2 is not available. Then what happened? In daytime malic acid, light is available, light reaction will occur. ATP and NADH2 produce and malic acid convert into pyruvic acid. And when malic acid convert into pyruvic acid, decarboxylation occurs, CO2 release. And light is available. And light energy will also use. ATP and NADPH produced by using these ATP and NADPH to perform C3 cycle. And pyruvic acid further converted into PEP. It is every reaction is like C4 plant. But one big difference is there in C4 and CAM. In C4, this event occur in mesophyll cell and this event occur in bundle sheath cell. In CAM plant, this event occur in night and this event occur in day. So can I say what in C4 plant is separated by space, spatial separation, mesophyll and bundle sheath cell. Same event is separated by time in CAM plant. Both event occur in mesophyll cell only. Both event occur in mesophyll cell only. Are you getting the idea or not? No any event going to occur in bundle sheath cell. But event of mesophyll cell occur in night time, event of bundle sheath cell occur in which one? Daytime, and both the event occur in which cell only? Mesophyll cell only. So such brilliant adaptation done in which one? CAM plant, succulent plant. So CAM pathway also over in brief I told. Now I will finish in 5 minutes, no problem. Got the idea? Is it done? You got the idea? So what are separated in C4 plant by time, space, one event in mesophyll cell, another event in bundle sheath cell. Both event occur here in mesophyll cell, but it is separated by time. This event occur in night time, these event occur in daytime. Everything is same. In presence of light, photolysis occur in plant. Yes. In presence of light, photolysis occur in plant, but condition is there, grana must be present. One question someone asking. Got the idea? So today up to here only. So factor affecting photosynthesis we will deal in next class, and in next class itself we will start respiration as well. So factor affecting photosynthesis, after finishing this we will deal about which one? Respiration chapter. Thank you very much for your patience, for listening. Have a great day to all of you. I'm sending you the QR code. Thank you very much.